Hello, my name is Christian and I'm working for Full Stack Energy. In this video I will be talking about another method which is heartbeat. So here we are in my simulator. We've used it before in the previous video. I will connect to my central system that's now connected, and I have a method here inside the schedule task. So what is heartbeat? I kind of mentioned that in the previous video. When you boot notification, that means when your charger is up and sending a boot notification to the central system, it tells basically central system I'm up and running. So it's kind of send the initial values there. What is getting back from the central system is accepted. So central system acknowledge the fact that the charger is up and running, and it accept the request. This interval here, it's basically an instruction for a charger to send something within that period of time, which is basically in seconds. So 3,600 seconds there. So because of the WebSockets connection, we don't really have to send a heartbeat notification. What we could do is just to keep the connection open, and that should be enough, but that all depends on the setup in between the charger and the central system. So heartbeat here is a way to tell central system we are still alive. It doesn't really have anything there. So I have this sent as a boot notification. Central system told me that it would require for me to hear back in that period of time. So normally you send the commands whenever something is happening on a charger, but if the charger is idle, there's no charging, no authorization and so on, then this is just an open connection, WebSocket connection with that charger. So we could send a heartbeat. So I have an interval in seconds here for 5 seconds, and I can do a heartbeat. So you can see here in every 5 seconds what I will do, and this is my heartbeat. I will send that notification. I have another one and another one, and I will stop it here. So I will stop schedule. This is how I implemented that in my simulator, and it will be something similar on the charger, and it's not going to be every 5 seconds, but it might be every 5 minutes or something. So basically what we've done here is we sent this one has been sent from the charger or the simulator, and the payload here is empty. So what we've done is we have action heartbeat with no data at all, and response from the central system was a current time. So basically it's a very light way to tell I'm still alive, and in return there was a current time there. But if we go to our central system, I see this is connected here, and it is still alive. So my central system is receiving that heartbeat and can, based on that, have some logic like, our charger is still responsive, it's still alive, and it's kind of agreement in between the central system and charger how to operate together, and in that way we can notify the central system we are still online. So let's take a look at the documentation now. So I will go here and we can click on the heartbeat here. And this will explain why and how we use it. So we have that heartbeat request. Here, if I will click on this, you can see here no fields are defined. And if you see something like that in the documentation, that means you don't have to provide any payload. So that's what we actually done here. I had this call there, and my payload was empty object here. And that's what documentation say to us. No fields are required. So no fields are defined here. In the heartbeat confirmation here, what we have is the central system is required to return a current time. And this also, if you go here, we can see that. So response for that heartbeat was current time. It's also a way to align a time with the charger and the time zone of the charger with the time with the central system. We will have a logic to align the times or make a comparison between the chargers. Central system might be even in another country, and you might operate in a different country. So this is the way to sync the times in between the charger and central system. And that's very important for billing. For example, you might have a different tariffs for different time of a day. So if you record a transaction that start and stop at certain time, it has to be in a specific time zone. So this change of current time might be important for some specific business models. If that actually apply to you different tariffs of a different time of a day, then the time will be very important here. But apart from that, there is not much in the heartbeat. It's just a way to notify our central system that the charger is still alive. If you have any questions, please let me know in a comment. Thank you.